One swallow does not make a summer, neither does one fine day. Similarly, one day or brief time of happiness does not make a person entirely happy. This quote, attributed to the Greek philosopher Aristotle way back in time, is without doubt a truism. Certainly here in Ireland, where we are obsessed with the weather, due in part to the fact that we can often experience the weather of all four seasons in a single day. Believe me, this is not an exaggeration. It's something I've experienced many times. But I'm not here to talk about the weather, but rather the first part of Aristotle's wise words, spoken more than 2,000 years ago. One swallow does not make a summer. But what it does for me is convince me that summer truly has arrived. And with that first sighting of arriving swallows, I head for one of my favourite places to photograph these stunning birds, Glenna Small. The beautiful valley of Glenasmole is set in the foothills of the Dublin mountains, no more than a 10-minute drive from my home in Tallaght. I've lived here for more than 40 years, and it never ceases to amaze me that I can leave my home in the heart of the largest population centre in Ireland and within minutes be in the heart of the country. It almost feels like time travelling, and in a way, I think maybe that it is. My reason for saying this is that I've often spent hours alone in this magic valley and not seen or heard or been aware of another human presence. Don't get me wrong. Having this feeling of isolation is not confined to my times in Glenasmole. I've experienced it in many other wild and wonderful places. I once spent 30 hours alone in a small hide in the Cooley mountains, with only the local wildlife for company. Now there's an experience I must expand on at some time in the future. Another great memory of isolation is spending 2 days on Great Saltee Island with one of Ireland's top wildlife photographers, Mike Brown. Just Mike and I with the whole of this wonderful island all to ourselves. Not to mention thousands of seabirds, of course. Magic. Staying on the subject of isolation, there is one other place I've experienced this, and which I also consider special and magical, and that's the area around Mangerton and Tork in Killarney National Park during the red deer rut. Because of the time of year and the often inclement weather, you rarely come across other humans. And in seeking out the deer, this is ideal. Well, that's it for another episode of Wildlife Wednesday. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, why not give it a like or subscribe and hit the bell so that you get regular notifications when I've uploaded some new content. Thanks again for watching, folks. Hopefully you'll be here next week. Take care. Bye-bye.